Today, I have a message for you about, why don't you go right there? That's close enough. The difference, my friends, between planning and controlling over here and being intentful, which is everything. Now, you may not know with that alone, so I will illuminate you. If you need me to explain the difficulties with controlling things, let's put it this way. You can't. You can try. The more you try to control things, generally speaking, the more they spiral out of control for you, the harder you try, and you tend to go crazy. Now, it is a phase. There are your very young children and they go through a phase with a bottle or a blanket or whatever it is. If you need to go through such a phase and you can't let go of control, because you would say to me, Mr. Zazoo, because that is what they call me. We don't have names where I come from. There isn't language. If you would say, Mr. Zazoo, if I don't take care of things, they will fall apart. Nothing would work. My children won't do what they're supposed to do, or my other adult won't do what they're supposed to do. And I would say to you very simply, how much can you take responsibility for? How much can you try to be in charge of? Because there are a lot of stars out there to keep suspended in the sky. There are a lot of cars driving around at a smaller scale. At an even smaller scale, there are a lot of things that go wrong with your house. The plumbing needs fixing, the trash can. There are unlimited numbers of things. Once upon a time, one of my friends said to her friend who was a handyman, she said, don't you worry that if you fix the house well, I won't need you anymore. And he laughed and he said, houses always have something that goes wrong and needs fixing. Life is like that. How much are you going to be able to take care of this, take care of that, take care of this, make this plate spin, make that plate spin? How exhausted are you willing to be? Now, if you are wise, then you are going to say to me, okay, we can agree control isn't a good idea, but planning certainly is. Here's the thing. You don't want to have an unplanned life, an unplanned road trip. I agree. But the best thing to have is a co-creative life, although I don't really like that term. One in which the universe is assisting you so that you're not trying to spin all those plates. The universe is assisting you and you are being intentful in what you need to do, and then everything else seems to work out. Perhaps you know someone like that. Someone who seems very allowed, able, special, able to do what they do best. And everything else, maybe they hire it out, maybe it works out, maybe the universe just smiles on them. They don't have to control because everything works out. The difference between that person and the person who is planning will put the controller aside. The person who is planning doesn't always know what to plan to. The person over here who seems to be working with the universe and seems to have everything working for them doesn't have one of these. These are like little wind-up toys that go in their own way. as does your life. The person over here, they have intent. They have a different kind of plan that has a course laid out for it. It is like this, my friends. It is like a pilot in an airplane or whatever other thing you like. A spaceship, a boat, a car. It is like that kind of navigator with a compass that gives them their true north, versus someone who is looking at a map and saying, well, this seems to be that might be this, maybe the map is this way. Where should we go? Now, if you were watching a television show, you would get a kick out of it, which means you would be laughing and falling over in your chair. If you were watching these two different kinds of people, this person would be a little boring to watch because they would be going with places and the places would work out for them, while this person, you would be laughing in hysterics that they are trying to plan, but it doesn't exactly work. They're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to make the right choice about their day. They're trying to help their children. They are trying to do well at work, but they keep trying to reorient the map. And then they sort of fall out of their life, not their chair, and you would laugh. It would be a comedy, an absolute comedy. And you would also have compassion for them because you would relate. And you, my friend, would say, I have been there. But no doubt I am wiser and I have intent. And my intent means that I know myself, I know what's important to me, I know what I value, and therefore I know how to make intentful plans. I know how to make intentful decisions. I know not only where to go, but why I am going there. What, you could say, what benefit, or how it benefits what I am creating in my own life. And it is not that I am creating a business, a family, a physical thing. It is that I am also creating something completely different at a completely energetic level that resonates higher and penetrates and is like my brain waves that broadcast, and then when I need to receive, I just know. I know which way the map is if I need to look at the map. I know what to do today that is going to fuel me in ways that nothing else can. That is going to fulfill me in ways that are going to make me bright, happy, vivacious. That is going to connect me to that radio wave, that cosmic wave of myself. That is going to make me larger, more connected, and more able to create the life of my dreams. I don't bother controlling. I don't lay plans that are blind, in the dark with a blindfold. I can see, I have vision, and I lay plans with intent. And intent comes from me. And you can watch, I have spoken of intent. It is one of my favorite things. And therefore, I have a cosmic direction. And nothing can top that. Develop your cosmic direction. Don't wear blindfolds, and don't try to control things. You are going to get exhausted, my friend. Like a chicken that is running around with nowhere to go, you get quickly exhausted. Don't be a chicken. Be more like a dinosaur with a powerful roar, not because you should be extinct, but because you should be empowered and intentful in that cosmic ability to plan for yourself. And then, my friend, you will find that the universe plans with you, because those radio waves, they penetrate everything. They are cosmic. And at that point, you have yourself as the cosmic self that you will get to know, that is also creating your incredible life.